Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Hi. Hey, Nicole, can you? Awesome. Love it. Love it. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. All right. So I'm Rome. I'm actually one of the transformation coaches here. Excited to talk to you. I think we have one other person coming in for this today. All right. Kimberly, how are you?
I'm okay.
Awesome. Hey, Kim, can you turn on your camera for me?
Okay, hold on a second.
No worries.
I'm trying to get it to go. Okay. I'm gonna turn on my camera, but why does it not let me do it?
There you go. That'll help. There you go. Hello. So good morning. Good morning.
morning.
Good morning. I'm Romy. Kimberly, I've talked to you a few times, I think once or twice. How's it going?
It's going.
All right. Our goal is to really get this thing rocking and rolling. So we are transformation company. What we do is we get people to their goals, right? And so what we're looking for is we're looking for 2 more people to get into our program. Signed up a few people this week, and so we only take 20 people. We don't take any more than 20 people because we want to provide the right service for the people that we're working with. So we're taking 2 more, and so really what we're using this call to do is to do a goal setting. See if this is the right time. Is this truly the right program? And what is that you want to accomplish that we're good at doing? Okay, is that fair?
That's fair. The only thing that I don't know what the price is.
Yeah. So our program is free. That's why we're doing this for qualifying. Obviously, we do have programs that are paid too. But this what we're looking for is people to do this. But the thing is, we're looking for people to be qualified for this program. So that's what this call is about. Is if you are a good fit for our program. Okay.
Excuse me about the coughing. I just got my allergies are kicking up.
No worries. No worries.
One of them. So
awesome. All right. So we're on the call because there's a problem that you've been looking to solve that you haven't been able to, that you're hoping that we can solve, right?
Correct.
Okay. Give me one. There we go. Okay. So Nicole, what motivated you to sign up? Are you trying to lose weight, build muscle, tone up? What are we looking to accomplish?
Lose weight, tone up, and I've been on. I've had hypertension for over 30 years, and I've been on medication, and I'm just trying to figure out if it's something that I need to do as far as exercise wise to get off of the meds. I don't know if I'll ever get off of them permanently, but just trying to live a little better, a little healthier than what I'm doing.
Okay. And Kim, just refresh my memory. Are you trying to lose weight, build muscle, or tone up?
I'm trying to lose weight. That's my initial goal.
Okay.
It's just to lose the weight that I've gained over the COVID time period.
Okay. I'm just, so if you hear me looking down, I'm taking notes. My wife is training me very well. So I know when to write things down so I don't get in trouble. All right. Okay. So high blood pressure. Okay. So Nicole, where are we getting started? Like, how young are you?
51.
51. Okay. And then how tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". And what is the current weight?
203.
203. All right. And what's the weight where you feel your best? The clothes fit amazing. You feel good. You can put on anything you want, and you go, I feel good. I don't, anything there.
Oh wow. Well, I actually just lost 15 pounds.
Awesome.
So I don't know. I just got into a position. Well, I've been in this position for 6 years, but I'm not active. I'm just sitting at a desk all day. So I went from 185 to 200 in 6 years.
And how long?
6 years.
6 years. Okay. All right. So
I've gotten as high as 230, but like I said, I got down 15 and then I got back into walking 5 miles a day, drinking water, eating right, and I got down to 200. So
okay.
it's not like I don't know how to get it off. It's just trying to keep it off and then toning. So if I can ideally be 185, if that's possible, but anywhere between that and 190.
Okay. So the issue has been sustainability, right? Keeping it off. Okay. And then Kimberly, I think I know some of your stuff. All right. So Kimberly, we're looking to lose about 38 pounds, right?
Yes, about 40. That's my goal.
Okay. You got some pain in the knees, if I remember correctly.
I had knee replacement about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I struggled to get back, just back into a regular routine. So part of it, I gained weight from just not doing what I needed to do after the surgery.
Okay.
So 2 years later, I gained the weight, and it's probably too much weight for just my knees in general.
Okay. So, Nicole, you said you've lost it, you know how to lose it, you keep gaining it. So clarify for me while we're here. What's the hope here for you to keep this sustained? To keep it off and to tone. That's the goal. What's the hope? What's the thing? Clarify for me. What's the thing that's going to keep it off? Do you think? What's been getting in the way of keeping it off? Discipline. And I just haven't been exercising. I just don't. I'll walk, but I just don't exercise. So what's the thing that's going to help you stay disciplined? Help me there. Some type of routine. So what happened to the routine you had last time that you were doing? How come you didn't stick with it? The weather, any excuse. Any excuse. I just got out and walked. That's all. Like I said, I will get out and walk. I just want to tone. So me trying to walking and toning is not. That's two different things. I can walk to get it off, but toning it is something I just don't have a clue. So again, clarify for me. So is it that you need someone to help you stick to it? Is you need a plan? Like, help me understand how we can best. Everything. How to stick to establish a plan, a routine, and sticking to it. So I see those as two different things. So there's a routine and then there's sticking to it. Which one is the one that's going to make you most successful? The routine or actually sticking to the routine? Sticking to it. Okay. So what things do you think we need to put in place so you can actually stick to it? Or what's getting in the way of sticking to it? I just don't know what plan to do. Like I said, as far as the exercising or the toning, I have no clue. So me establishing some type of plan and then me sticking to it. I think I'm disciplined enough to stick to a plan. I just don't know what to do. So what plan have you done consecutively 3 to 4 times a week for at least 6 months? Watch my watching my diet. I can cut certain, me being disciplined about what I eat and not eat is one thing. I can do that, but something consecutive, that's the only thing that I have done. It was eat right. I won't get up and walk every day. Okay. So what I'm trying to understand is You said if I had a routine, I would stick to it. Any routine will honestly work. There is no special routines, if I can be
Right.
honest with you. And the reason why is because there's a billion workouts on YouTube. People don't come to see me for workouts. People come to see me because they don't stay with it. So my clients typically stay with
Okay.
their workouts for 5 to 8 years. They stay with the entire plan for 5 to
Okay.
8 years. My goal is long-term success, right? Because we all know what to do, right? Problem is we don't do it on a consistent basis.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right.
So just to clarify, are we looking for a routine that we can get anywhere and you can do anywhere, and then is that something you're actually going to stick to, or are you saying a routine that's going to work? Because the only routine that works is the one that we stick to. That makes sense.
Right. A routine I'm going to stick to.
Okay. So what things do we need to put in place, do you think, or what's been missing from something that's going to help you stick to it? So there's 3 things. There's fitness, there's nutrition, and there's accountability. Out of those 3 things, which one do you think is going to help you stick to it for the long term?
Fitness.
Okay.
And fitness and accountability. I would go with both of those because, like I said, the
Gotta
nutrition,
pick
I
one.
can do that.
Gotta pick
Oh,
one.
God.
Only can pick one. Nope, it was
Fitness,
that easy. I would
nutrition, or
just give you.
accountability.
Okay. So
Accountability.
nutrition wise, would you say you've been 60% compliant, 70% compliant, 80% compliant, or 90% compliant to nutrition?
I would say 90.
Okay, you would say 90%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what would make that? What would make help me? What's 90%? What do you think?
90%. I eat my fruit, my daily fruit, vegetables. Well, I got braces in January, so I couldn't chew any food. I had cut out red meat and pork for like the past 8 years. I hadn't had red meat or pork.
Okay.
If it wasn't baked, I wasn't eating. I mean, if it was fried, I didn't eat. I didn't eat any fried food. I cut out all snacks, all junk food, sodas. So the nutrition part, I think I pretty much had covered.
Is that what you just mentioned? Is that what you believe 90% to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the water intake, yeah, I thought that was 90%.
Can I be your coach for a moment?
Absolutely.
That's 65%, maybe 70%.
Okay.
We got some things that we would do to help you to
Right.
get the next step of the way, which is why we're here. Is that fair? Right? I'm not here to judge you. I'm just saying that like you've done a great job. I want to get you to what you want. If that's fair.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. All right, Miss Kimberly. All right. So same question. Clarify for me again. What is the thing that's going to help us stick to this? Fitness, nutrition, or accountability?
Accountability.
Okay. And what does that look like for you?
From the fact that I was in the military, we had like a routine where we had a schedule of things that you do. So once I have a plan in place that I'll stick to, it's kind of like if I know that I have this, and this to do, and I have somewhere a starting point, that kind of helps me with the accountability. Because we had to weigh in weekly, just like in the military, you had to be able to pass your physical fitness test, all that kind of accountability that I was used to in the military. Now, been out over 17 something years and kind of just went away from that, like on my own, and not done well. I've joined a lot of different weight loss things. I just, I lose the weight and then I just gain it all back because of whatever happens in my life, personally or whatever. Like I said, I'm dealing with my girlfriend. I'm right here at the hospital now in Walter Reed, but at this time I wanted to make a commitment to, show up for the call, and just came back from out of town. So I just got to be committed to showing up.
Okay. So in all that you said, what does that mean? Help me kind of dig through some of that. I just need to be committed to showing up. What does that mean?
I'm just saying, I know what I need to do. I just got to start. I need a starting point. I need like a plan to get me back on track. I'm been off track. So that's what I'm saying. I need.
So what does that mean? I need a plan. You just need a piece of thing written down on a piece of paper and you're just going to watch.
I don't know. I don't.
You know, you said you were in the military, and so the military had.
I know, but I'm saying I don't know what to play. I mean, I'm just saying I'm looking to you to tell me what the options. Here's where this is my starting weight, and what it's going to take me to get to point A to point B.
Yes, I already know where you end up. The most important thing for us, though, is find out why you're not there, what's getting in the way. Would you say that knowing, getting there is it's more important? Okay, here's the thing, right? I use this example all the time. People say kids are bad. I go, have you looked at that kid's life? Father is not there. His mother works 2 jobs. He's neglected from a time standpoint. He's not bad. He's reaching out for attention, right? Like that kid needs help. So calling him bad is not helping him. So what I'm trying to figure out is, we can say, I just need a plan, or I just need this. My goal is to figure out what is the thing that's getting in the way of us getting to the goal. Because I know how to get people there. The problem is I don't know what is getting in people's way of them actually achieving their goal. And that's what I need to focus on.
For me, it's emotional. I said the things that I'm going through personally in my life that I take on all these things. Like I said, I'm dealing with my girlfriend. I'm right here at Walter Reed Hospital.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
I'm here now, and she's going through chemo. So that has, just taken me in a whole different direction. Like I feel like it's me going through it,
Sure.
Not being able to help her, feeling very helpless. So for me, I'm an emotional eater, everything. So I let my emotions take over how so I kind of like just gave up on like doing anything that I used to do, because I had just got out of another challenge. I like challenges like where you win. Like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be a winner. I've done a whole bunch of them. I just haven't, maintained the weight after I lost it.
So what's the goal? To keep doing challenges or actually maintain it this time?
No, now it's going to be, for me, it's a transition. When I put out that, it's a transition from my lifestyle for my health, because my weight has affected, my knees that I had surgery on. And for the first time in my life, they put me on blood pressure medication because my blood pressure had been spiking. I was having a heart palpitation. I just been having all kind of emotional things going on. So I said that for me, I just need to focus on getting back to what I was before, getting my health back on track.
So we got fitness, nutrition, or accountability. Which one of those ones is going to be the one that keeps you on track?
I think fitness.
So all you need is fitness and you're good to go.
I mean, accountability, is it both? I need both, but you say
Nope, you only can pick one. Now, that's not the world we live in. We only can pick one. Fitness is free. You can go outside and do fitness every single day, but we don't.
I would say accountability then.
Okay, so what does accountability look like to you?
I mean, showing up, being consistent, doing what has been set in place that's going to help me get to my weight goal.
That sounds to me like commitment. Let me just give you an example of what accountability would mean as far as what we do. We're going to have a coach reach out to you, take you through workouts, follow up with you. If you're an emotional eater, we got to figure out why we're doing that, come up with solutions and strategies to figure out how to do different than that, if that makes sense. That's what accountability would be. Is that what you're looking for? Or you're just looking for the fitness again?
No, I'm looking for that the latter you said, the accountability portion of it, where I'm checking in.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. Awesome. All right, so we're all on the same page as far as that. Sustainability is the thing that we really, really think will take us to what we want to really get to. Okay, is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Now, so Nicole, what would a perfect program have for you? Let's say it's Cinderella, right? You at the ball, you got everything you need. You got the slippers, the dress, the chariot, the horse, all that. What would a program need to have to be amazing for you, a no-brainer?
There's some water.
Perfect program. I guess to help me help educate me on what I need to be eating, setting a routine of I guess stretches, exercises, workout, and I guess I can't even think. Yeah, I guess starting with the nutrition and then the workout and warm up, and I think that's all.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah, let's talk more like sustainability wise, right? Because you've done that, right? You've done fitness where you come in, you work out, you do that, fitness plan, your people are gonna push you. What about the sustainability? I'm talking about for 6 months, 8 months. What's gonna be the thing? What does that need to look like for you to keep this thing going for 12 months?
Sticking to the routine, knowing, like I said, as far as the nutrition, what I should be eating, shouldn't be eating, the amount of water, the warm up sessions, what I need to be doing athletically to get to that goal and to maintain it.
Okay, so for 12 months, what you just need is to make sure the workouts are there and what you need to know what to eat. That's going to keep you.
And the motivation.
What's that mean? What's motivation?
Oh, well, like she said, checking in with the coach and
Okay.
making sure that I'm maintaining or I can't even think of the word, that I'm setting myself up to get to the finish line.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
So motivation goes a long way, but if you're not self-motivated, and a lot of us aren't, sometimes we need that push.
Yeah, fair. So why is losing this weight important? Why is feeling better, toning up? Why is that important to you?
Because I know where I was prior to sitting behind a desk. I know where how my weight was, and I had been the same weight, and been the same weight. We're in the same clothes. My body was tighter than what it was prior to me getting relaxed and sitting at a desk.
Okay, so you remember where you was. Where was that? So your body was tighter. You felt better. So so you've gained weight, but what does that mean in the sense of like, so all the things have changed, but like, why is that a bad thing? I guess is what I'm trying to find out.
Well, based on my body mass index, it's stating that I'm obese at my weight. So I want to get I guess go look at trying to get into a healthier lifestyle.
Okay.
Because I'm getting older, and like I said, I've been on hypertension medicine forever. And I think the only thing at the time I was told that would lessen it is if I did some cardio on a consistent basis. And if cardio is doing a few jumping jacks, then is that considered cardio? Do 20 a day? Is that enough? No, I don't think so. But I just haven't been able to push myself to get in a routine. Like I said, I'll wake up at 8:00 in the morning and go walk for 2 hours and come back and take a shower and go to sleep.
Okay.
And that does something. That's not enough.
So for you personally though, why? So yeah, so your BMI numbers, you want to get that down. You want to be healthier, but personally, why is this important for you?
Just because I'm getting older and I want to be here for my grandkids and like I said, just to be and feel healthier.
Okay, so for most women, it's they want to make some changes. They want to look better. They want to feel better. They want to think that's going to actually. So my question is there anything that is going to motivate you more than the things that you mentioned to stick with it? Is there anything that's more personal to you? Love your grandkids. Love that. I want you to be in better health. But is there anything more personal to you that when you say, if I had this, I would absolutely stick to it with no problem? I wouldn't even need no motivation because this would be all the motivation or inspiration I needed.
Smaller dress size.
I mean, you say that very generally. Is there any truth to that, or is there something like,
No boyfriend issues, no future fiance problems. No, not that.
So
I'm not trying to look like these 20-year-olds with the um that's going under the knife, getting their bodies altered. No, I think I did pretty good to have not gone under the knife. I just could do better.
so what? So why would a smaller dress size or fitting in the way, dress the way, or clothes that you want to fit in? Why is that important to you personally?
Just because I know how I used to look. That's all.
All right, you keep saying that, but I don't know what that means to you. Like,
Oh, I was smaller. I was smaller. My body was a little more tighter than what it is. But at 51, yeah, things are gonna change.
so you're giving me like the what, and I want to find out the why, right? So yes, your body was smaller. Totally get that, but why is getting back either to that or something close to that? Why is that important to you?
I mean, it's no, it's a personal preference. I just want to be a little tighter and smaller than what I was.
Okay, because in order to help you, I have to be rooted in the thing that you want to accomplish, right? Because
Hmm.
here's two options, right? You could keep doing the same thing that we've been doing and being unsuccessful, or you can walk down the pathway that a lot of our clients have walked down to actually get their goals. And so, in order to understand exactly how to help you and how to keep you doing this for 12 months, right? Our clients do this for 5 to 8 years, right?
Hmm.
So, that's the question I have to ask. Are you looking to like, we try to find out how do we help a person, right? Like if it was easy as fitness and nutrition, I would send you to Google and YouTube and I say, yo, you got it. This is going to be easy. Just follow this thing for the next 12 months and you'll be fine. But we as people know that we're not going to do that, right? We're going to do it and then we're not do it and do it and not do it. So
Hmm.
what I'm trying to really understand is like, and it is personal. Everything I'm trying to talk to you about is going to be personal because
Hmm.
where the personal side of it is where the true inspiration to want to stick into this, right? But if we're not gonna, if we don't get there, if I don't know why you want to do this, I can't root myself in helping you.
Hmm.
Because if you
Yeah,
said,
that's it. It's just I just was smaller, and I want my stomach to be tighter than what it was. I don't. It's no. I mean, I'm not trying to um not looking at these millennials and that's what I want to look like. No, I'm 51 years old. I'm not going to look like that. Um,
but
so it's
why is
just
that? Why is that the only option you have? There's 50-year-olds that look amazing.
oh yeah, they are.
So
I just didn't as I started getting like I said after I got into this job that I'm not active anymore. I just stopped doing what I was doing. I used to be on my feet all day, 8 hours a day, sometimes 12 hours a day. And I was more active then. But once I got this other job, I'm sitting at a desk all day trying to stay awake, drinking Pepsi, eating candy bars, and I just started watching my weight go higher. So,
yeah.
um,
So let me ask you this: what if you do nothing? What if you keep doing the same things you've been doing? Right? What if you just keep doing the same things over the next 3, 6, or 12 months?
mhm.
Then what?
Then I'm not getting where I want to be. I know I want to change. I know I can do better with my health. So I need to get start somewhere.
Hmm.
I know if I exercise and do this and maintain that, then over time, maybe I will get off of the pressure med. I don't know. I had a mini stroke 3 years ago. And at the time I was destined to get some weight down. I got 15 pounds off.
Hmm.
Then I was okay with the 15 pounds off. Then there was another weight loss challenge at the job, and I got back on my 5 mile walk, cut out the sweets and everything else. And that was just a personal goal for myself to get another 15 pounds off. So over time, I want to get more off and keep it off. Just so, because I guess I just like looking fit.
All right. Every couple minutes, you let something else out the bag. Good for you. Has anyone? So let me ask you this: has anyone really sat down and focused on you and asked you questions about you?
No,
Okay.
only my therapist
Okay.
and
So
my nutritionist I used to go to.
okay. So is this a little uncomfortable? Is it a little uneasy? Because I feel like and I just like to call things out. That's just kind of who I am. I feel like there's like a little bit of a guard, right? Like I'm not gonna let you know about me. Like you're kind of like, like this unless you're really cold, but it's like you're protecting yourself. And girl,
Oh,
you gotta
I feel
protect
like I'm
yourself.
being interrogated, and I don't know what's the right answer.
It's not. There's no right answer. It's just
Right.
what's inside of you, right? And that's why we create custom programs, because it's about y'all, right? Like, so if
Mm.
I gave you a program that my lady who, so for instance, okay, I'll give you a for instance. So my client Beth, right? She was about 250. I said, Beth, how did we get here? Well, she goes, my mom just keep feeding me, and she's at the time she was probably 46. She's still living with her mom. Not that was a tough thing. I
Mm.
said, well, when was the last date you went on? Not since I was 20. I said, it's been 20 years since you went on a date. I said, how does that
Mm.
feel? Do you feel lonely? Do you feel like, you want some companionship other than your mother and maybe a few church friends that you have? I said, well, how do we even
Mhm.
get here? She said, well, every time I go home, my mom got 5 to 6 pancakes ready for me. I said, your mom got pancakes ready for you?
Mm.
Tell me about this. So she said, when my mom was young, my mom was raped. And when my mom had these children, she thought if they didn't look attractive, then nobody would rape them. And
Oh, wow.
I went, that's a whole crazy, totally understand now why we are at this point where we are.
Wow.
And I said, that makes a lot of sense why your mom keeps feeding you all this food, because she don't want what happened to her to happen to you. I said,
Right.
totally get that. I said,
That's
okay,
interesting.
here's how we're going to work through that, right? Like, here's how we're going to use fitness and nutrition and accountability so that you don't feel like you have to. And she didn't want to upset her mom. And I said, okay, well, let's give your mom a different recipe. Let's give her this recipe. That way you're not getting as much of the sugar. And it took some years, but we really got to fight through. And then her mom went to counsel, which was the best thing her mom could have done, right? To go, she was like so upset that she did this to her 3 daughters. And I said, you
Mm.
know what? I get it though, right? Like, I don't blame your mom for wanting to protect y'all. That's what a mom's supposed to do, right? And what
Mhm.
she did, what she knew. So the reason why, like, but if I didn't know that, then I wouldn't understand why she was going home eating pancakes all the time. It's like, damn, Greg, I stopped
Mhm.
eating pancakes. But she didn't want to upset her mom.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, this is a totally different dynamic now. I need to approach this very differently, right? So this is why we get to know people, because I can't use that approach for you because you don't have the same, you don't have that. That's not how we got where we got to. So I'm just trying to get a
Mhm.
sense of who are you? And I know it's interrogation, and I apologize that it feels like interrogation. It's really just compassion and empathy,
Mhm.
because I know you don't want to stay where you are. And I know it means something to you to be back where you were, right? I know you would feel better. I know you would have more energy. You would look the way you wanted to look. You would feel, which is probably more important, the way you want to feel. I just need to know what that is so I know which battle I'm fighting.
Mhm. Mm. Yeah, I've always been slim, and my mother and sister have always been on the heavier side,
Hmm.
and they've always had a spare tire.
Mm,
And I did crunches, 200 crunches a day
mm,
for most of my life because I didn't want the spare tire.
okay.
So I was a bus operator, which they say as a bus operator you pick up weight.
Hmm.
So I started getting hips and butt, which I always had, but it just started spreading.
Hmm.
But I still was walking. I went to trains. Trains are sitting, but you still got to walk the length of the train, which is 800 feet.
Okay.
Every hour, you got to walk 800 feet. So I was active then. I got into stations where you're on your feet all day
Hmm.
for the most part, and I was active, and they had the wellness checks where you do 10,000 steps a day and you get discounts. I
Okay.
became a clerk. I'm sitting at a desk all day.
Gotcha.
I'm stuck to a phone all day.
Yeah.
So I started picking up weight, eating snacks and stuff, trying to stay awake.
Hmm.
So I'm just trying to get back to some normalcy and be a little more active and not because I'm still a clerk. I mean, I'm still a clerk. I'm still sitting at a desk. I
Yeah.
can get up and walk around the office, but I can't leave out the office.
Yeah.
So that's where outside of that, I work, like I said, I was getting up walking 2 hours a day.
Mhm.
That's 5 miles. And that was helping. And then, like I said, I got braces, I can't eat.
Right.
So I'm just trying to prevent getting that spare tire. I don't think I'll ever get a 6-pack again, which was fine. Not just the tight ab, well, flat. But it's just a personal goal of my own that I want to get back to some type of normalcy where, and then my boyfriend had questioned the dress I wore one day. And he was just like, yeah, I think you need to get your stomach a little tighter than what it is for you to wear that. And I'm like, oh, I'm 51 with 5 kids. I think I still look good. And it's like nobody said that. It's just certain things you just can't wear.
Yeah.
So, but that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm not body shaming myself, but certain things I just don't wear. But I think that if I got into a routine and like I said, I'm disciplined enough to do some things, but I'd have to commit to either early mornings, late nights to getting in the gym. I just was never a gym. The gym thing to me was I want to go after hours where nobody's there. As long as I know to work on, then I'm fine. I don't need, I don't want to be in a crowd with a bunch of people.
Okay.
But it is what it is if I had to do it. I took swimming, but I won't swim.
Why's that?
It's a lot of work. It was a lot of work for me, and it's like you doing all this work. It's a good workout, but it just didn't make sense to me that I'm breathing and trying to breathe and hold my breath, going across and breathing, and it was just a lot for me.
Was someone helping you, like teaching you how to?
Yeah, I took swimming lessons, 2 sessions. I mean, 2 classes. It was like 6 classes in each session. So I took 2 sessions, passed them, but it just was a lot for me. And then I don't want to get my hair wet, and then trying to keep braids the whole time, and it was a lot. But after the 2 sessions of swimming, when I go on vacation, I won't swim across the pool.
Okay.
So I think I know how to not drown, but I
Sure.
just won't swim across the pool.
Okay. All right. So let me see if I can. So what I hear you saying, and you got a smile on your face. Good for you. All right. So your mom and your sister's spare tire. Are you? I don't want to see that on me.
Right. Never wanted to see it on me. That's where I
That's why you
started
did the
doing
200 sit-ups.
the 200. Right.
Okay. So is it safe to say that you're starting to feel like that's starting to happen because of this desk job, you're not moving around like you used to, and we're not doing the fitness that we know we've done before to kind of at least keep that away?
Yeah.
Is that your area that you despise the most or want to change the most? Your stomach.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to change everything.
Yeah. But the stomach part,
Yeah.
it's not as bad as I'll probably make it out, but it's yeah.
Whatever it means to you. It's not about my judgment.
Right.
It's about what you feel about it. If you don't feel like it's the way, okay. And then your boyfriend made a comment, and that had to sting a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
he said he would never say anything else about it.
Yeah. But it had to sting a little bit in the sense that it's something you've worked on for so long. And now we're in this situation, like, man, this is the thing I've been trying to keep from happening. And it feels like it's starting to happen. And obviously I don't want it to happen. Okay.
Right.
Thank you for being real. I appreciate you. And I love your smile. You have a nice smile. Okay. All right. So now I get a sense of what we're working towards. And not working towards, but now I get a sense of you, and my resolve for helping you is stronger. Okay. All right. So give me a sense of like what we eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just throughout your day. Give me a sense of what that looks like.
Breakfast could either be a smoothie or a turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese on croissant.
Okay. What's in our smoothie?
Oh gosh. Spinach, avocado.
Awesome.
pineapples, maybe mango, strawberries, blueberries, peanut butter, and sometimes oatmeal.
Okay. So does it taste good?
Most of the time, I don't put any sugar or any additives in it. It's just the amount of pineapple I put in, which is sugar.
Sure. Okay. So what I would say for you is if we could add some protein powder to that, something that actually tastes really, really good, and maybe reduce, there's a healthy amount of sugar in there, just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you that, like, just making some adjustments there, like adding some protein powder to that, and maybe either doing the pineapple or I would cut it down to like the protein powder and like maybe maybe a half a cup of fruit, whether it be a couple pineapples and then some oats, or a little bit of mix of what you have. I think that's going to do you more good. I would keep spinach. Spinach is great. So what we do is we have people do, protein 3 times a day, vegetables 3 times a day, and then carbohydrates we save for the mornings or meal 1 and meal 2, and then in the evenings we do fats, and that's something we'll talk about in the nutrition plan. And the reason why is because if you have extra sugar in your bloodstream, guess where it's going to go? Yeah, it's going to get stored, right? And so protein could be any protein you want. But we really, what most people are missing is more protein in their diet. So that's why I'm saying this is another area that we can go ahead and put that protein right away and make some changes. Whether you work with us or not, my goal is to say, okay, hey, here's some protein right now that would actually make a huge impact on what you're already doing. Okay. All right. All right. Talk to me about like lunch. What are we having for lunch typically?
Because I work 4 p.m. to midnight, I usually skip lunch. But then when I do, it may be a chicken, barbecue chicken. What is it? No, it's buffalo chicken, Swiss cheese on wheat bread.
Okay.
With mayonnaise and mustard. I may get a cup of yogurt, some fruit. But it all depends. If I eat breakfast at home, I normally don't eat lunch because my schedule is so crazy. I'm normally up by between 8 and 9 a.m. I usually try to eat breakfast by 10. Then I take a nap from 12 to 2.
Okay.
And then I get up and go to work, and I might get to late lunch, early dinner, maybe 6 o'clock.
Okay.
The latest I've eaten is maybe 8 because sometimes it's just hectic and I won't get to eat till 8.
Okay.
So I try to make 8 o'clock the latest that I eat. But pretty much that's what lunch is, unless I get to work and somebody brought in some fried chicken. Yeah.
So out of the week, out of 5 days, do you work 5 days, 6 days? How many
5 days.
Okay.
5.
Out of 5 days, how many days do we say we're doing lunch? Is it 1 or 2 times a week?
Maybe 2 times a week.
Okay. All right. And then do you ever, so if 8 o'clock is your, typical dinner, or not typical, but it can be, how often do you ever skip dinner, or do you make sure you try to get dinner in?
No, I definitely try to get breakfast and 1 meal.
Okay.
And so if I don't eat lunch, it'll be a late lunch, early dinner, or it'll be 1 combined.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
And I was doing 2 smoothies a day, like I said, because the braces, I can't chew any food. And I just got them tightened again. I'm realizing I can't chew food again.
Yeah.
So I got to bake my chicken to almost, it disintegrates.
Right. Falling apart. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
New meaning to fall off the bone, right? It fall off itself.
Yeah. And that's one of the ways I got down 15 pounds, but.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So I have a better sense of, so what time of day are we going to try to do the workouts? You could be in a gym. You don't have to be in a gym. My program can go anywhere you are, right? So here's what I tell people. The first 6 weeks, I don't have people in the gym initially, because I think if we can do it where we are, we can do it anywhere, right? If I
Mhm.
assign you to a place, then it becomes like, oh, I got to do this. But if I can do it anywhere and then you can do the gym, you can always go back and forth. So you don't have to be in a gym. My program is that efficient. Okay. And once you get in our Facebook group, you'll see how efficient it is because we have a lot of testimonials that we put in there. But what time of day are we going to
Mhm.
try to work out?
I can do 10 to, is there a certain amount of hours?
No, we just
No?
need 20 minutes a day. Or 20 minutes,
Oh, wow.
20 minutes 3 times a week. So an hour total for the week is all I need.
Really?
Yeah, I'm that good.
If it's the at home thing, I can chuck my wine at night and my tequilas at night, and we're that doesn't help either. Yeah, I'm normally home by 1 a.m. So I'm wide awake until about 3.
Okay.
So I can do it after hours, or I can do it between um 10 and 12.
Okay. Yeah, either one would work. Yeah, but we typically start people there. That way they're more successful and they always have it in their back pocket when they need it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I gotcha. All right. Okay. So kind of going back to, what's going to be the most successful thing. So doing this with you, I think is going to be the most successful thing. Right. And the reason why, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. Doing this where I, look at your program, fitness wise, I'm going to design it. It's going to be progressive, right? So what you do in 2 weeks, you'll be doing something not necessarily different, but you'll be doing it progress, right? More or different exercises, things like that to keep you progress because got to keep you interested, right? I don't think you're the kind of person that likes to be bored, right? You're already sleeping at work. Nutrition wise, I think this is going to be the area that you and I really do some damage because I'm going to move some things around, but I also got to be, cognizant of, braces and how food needs to be. So I think protein shakes is going to be a really good thing for you. I think it's easy, something you've been doing before anyway. I just want to adjust how we're doing it so that you can actually get the benefit of it and kind of reduce some of the sugar. Like I said, we have people do carbs in the morning so they can reduce their blood sugar towards the end of the day. We have you do fats at night. So the other thing I'm hearing is I wish I had, you can tell me if I'm wrong. You can say, Rome, you so wrong. You can be your authentic self. Hopefully you can tell I am my authentic self, by the way. I always take me no matter where I go. That's why I get in trouble sometimes. So
Okay.
you can tell me, hey, nope, that's not going to work, or this nutrition sucks. So I need that. That actually helps me. It makes me laugh because I like to laugh. I can be laughter is a way that I shield from my nervousness or like my uncomfortableness. Like I feel like I'm like the big person in the room is only because I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope this person ain't thinking this about me or looking at me like that. So that's why I have a really out there personality because I'm really insecure, if that makes sense. But I use laughter because it's helped me throughout my life, right? I got picked on the bus and I used to make people laugh and I was like, well, this shit works. It beats getting beat up or being made fun of. So it's just a thing that I've used. It's worked for me. I love comedy. So you'll hear me like laugh and smile a lot. It's just something I do. All right. Okay. Sustainability. All right. So you talked about, I really want to make sure that I can do this for the long term. I don't want to do this and then have to do something else and then stop it. And like, that's really the whole thing. So what I'm thinking about for your program, and I've been kind of designing it along the way here is, it sounds like you're the kind of person you've worked your butt off your whole life. You've raised your children. You've taken care of people. You've done a lot for everybody else. I'm not sure, unless I haven't heard it yet, who really takes care of you, who really listens to you, who really puts you first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And as a husband, believe me, I know that I fail in that department a lot. So it's one of my kind of missions in life to take care of people. And so I love asking you just questions. I love that you smiled. I feel like I've gotten to I've hopefully been authentic enough where we can be more honest with each other. So that's pretty cool for me, right? Even if you say, you know what, you suck, you don't really work really well, I'm out of here. That's fine too, because it didn't be your authentic self. But looking at designing your program, I think working with a coach, working with me through this way at least twice a week is a very good place to start. Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I think I have to earn your trust. Is that fair? I have to earn.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a typical person in your life that need to earn your trust?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so I don't think I can do that with meeting you once a week. I think
Okay.
little check-ins so you can say, yep, he is for real. Yep, he does what he says he does. I don't really put myself out there for people, but if he's gonna keep if you're gonna be in my life, you gotta be in my life. Is that fair? Is that a fair
Mm.
assessment? If that makes sense? Okay.
Yep.
So with your program, I think I'd do you a disservice if I work with you once a week. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I just got two options for you, and this is two ways that people get started. So option one is our 21-day completely free program. So here's the difference, right? In the free program, we're going to give you a base fitness program that you're going to do that you can try. Okay. Nutrition is going to be base two. We're going to get you started. We're going to tell you what you need to do. And then as far as the coaching, which is the accountability part, that is only going to be once a week. Okay. So for 3 weeks, it's going to be once a week. Okay. That's absolutely free. If you say, you know what, that's where I want to start. That's where my budget is. That's where I feel most comfortable. Cool. No problem there. The other option
Mm-hmm.
is our 21-day paid program. Okay, so here's the difference. The fitness is going to be progressive. I'm going to make adjustments to your fitness program so that you actually continue to get the results and see what you need. I'm going to put a guarantee on it, right? So obviously, if you're paying me, I need to guarantee that you're doing things. With the free program, obviously, I can't guarantee anything because I'm not going to be there as much as I need to be. So the guarantee is you're going to be guaranteed to lose 5 to 8 pounds in 3 weeks. Okay, if you don't, you just work with me for another 3 weeks. Until we lose that 5 to 8 pounds. So it's my job to figure out how do we lose that 5 to 8 pounds. Next, nutrition. Your nutrition is also going to be progressive. I'm going to go through, obviously make some adjustments on your smoothie and other things that you're doing so that you actually get the results you need to. I'm actually start asking you to write your stuff down so I can see how many calories you're currently eating, and then I'm going to make adjustments to it. Third, and most importantly, is going to be we're going to do this twice a week. I'm going to say, yo, it's Monday, talk to me. Okay, this is what's going on. And so it'd probably be about 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. Okay. At the end of the week, hey, how do we do? Hey, I was on, I was off. Okay, why was we off? Let's walk through that. Okay. And as the trust factor gets there, then we start making, okay, do we still need twice a week? Do we need once a week? Do we need once every other week? And that's something we can talk about, after the 3 weeks. But I think starting off with something simple that's going to get you some results and some trust is probably the most important thing that I can talk to you about if I'm truly being my authentic self. So if you do the 3 weeks paid, it's $249. So it's either the 3 weeks paid or the 3 weeks free. It just depends on which option is going to work best for you.
Okay. Now, what about the 21 week? 21 days free. If you do that and then okay, well, I'm motivated. Let's go the other route. Now I want to pay. Is that an option after 21 free?
Yeah, there's definitely options after 21 free. And we would know probably at week day 14, so second weekend, we would go over those. We go over all those options because at that point, what I'm going to give you. The
Right.
difference, yeah. What I would say, what you're getting for the free, if that makes sense.
Okay. Now the question now about the you said aggressive workout. Is that something that you said it's only 20 minutes. 20 minutes a
20
day?
minutes. 3 times a week.
Now is there a guarantee if with the paid program? If I don't lose anything, do I get it back?
If you don't lose it, we keep working with you free until you get it.
Okay. Okay. So
'Cause
you go
the goal is
free,
to
you're
get it,
not
right?
guaranteed anything. Right. The goal is to
No,
get it.
for free, you're not guaranteed anything. That's true. That's true.
Now free and I see results, then you said then we can talk about, but you still get the coaching once a week.
No.
I would say I need to see results.
Then you need to go with the the twice a week one, the one that you're gonna get more of the coaching if you want to see the results. If you want results, you want the guarantee.
Right. Okay. 21 days. So I don't have to physically go into a gym
Nope. Not if you don't want to.
ever.
I mean, you could if you want to. I mean, I have people that have been on our program for 3 years that don't go into a gym now and they're still crushing it. Like my guy Steve is 64 years old. He's down to 20% body fat. I have a couple ladies that are a little older than you that are still doing really, really well without going to a gym. Some of them go to a gym once a week just so they can have that aspect of it. But I got a lady who's like, I'm never going to the gym. She said, but you got to keep my program going. I said, all right, that's a fair
Right. That was my question. If it's something that I don't have to commit to going into a gym, that's by choice.
Sure.
Because my schedule and you know, I pretty much do stuff on my own as long as I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5 to 8 pounds in 3 weeks. I'm trying to think that I lost 15 in what did we do? Was that a 6 week? And that's just because I stopped. Okay, we can go with the 21 day paid.
Okay.
Now you said you'll go over the nutrition and everything, all of that stuff, and do this, don't do that.
We're going to set up a nutrition meeting.
Okay.
So one thing I do is I do a lot of meetings. You're going to get a lot of me. So I hope you like a lot of me, girl. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of me. So what we do is we do a nutrition meeting right after this. It's going to be Saturday. What's your schedule look like Saturday? I have morning available for Saturday nutrition meeting.
What time morning?
I have 10:30 available right now. And then
How long is the meeting?
Oh, the meeting is 30 minutes.
Okay, 10:30 Saturday.
Yep.
Now, do you do these before and after pictures, or that's my choice?
Of course. No, I have to do before and after pictures. You know why I do them though? You want to know honestly why I do them? Because I had a lady about 18 years ago that she said, I don't want to do before and afters. I just don't. I'm uncomfortable and so on and so forth. I said, no, ma'am, you don't have to worry about it. So 12 weeks later, she lost a lot of weight. You know what she said? I wish we'd have done these photos. She said, it was only because I was embarrassed that I didn't want to do the photos. She said, next time, don't let anybody do that. And then she quit because she couldn't see the difference. And I said, damn, that sucks. But she gave me some.
But she knew she had a difference. I mean, she knew that she got
knew
the
it.
weight off.
She knew it,
Right.
but
It was just she wanted to see
it. Yeah, she didn't, because I can give you numbers all day, but you got to see it in your clothes. And when you can see your photos and go, whoa, I look different. There you go. All
right.
10:30. So yeah, I always do photos now. It is a non-negotiable.
Okay.
All right, nutrition meeting. All right, so you should see a confirmation come through for 10:30 appointment on Zoom. You should see that come through. And Nicole, how do you say your last name? Is it just Pear?
Yeah, like a pair of shoes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like French.
No accent or anything.
All right, did you see that confirmation come through? It should have popped through already. It should be a nutrition meeting.
Nope, not yet. Oh, they finally sent my papers. Okay. Nope, no confirm. Oh, there's my text. Nope, nothing yet. Okay, just got it.
Okay, perfect. I'll just say should come through.
And is that from Layla? Is that who I'm gonna be meeting with or no? Who's Layla?
No, you'll be she was assigned to, yeah, she's your you'll be meeting with me for the program.
Okay.
She's like your intro coach, right? The person that got
Oh, okay. I mistakenly deleted her text message. I'm looking through everything like, wait a minute, I know it was a Layla somewhere on here. What happened to her?
It's like, who the hell is this? Gone.
No, I was looking. When people call me at 8 o'clock in the morning, I just grabbed the phone from the nightstand, and I think my finger hit somewhere, and she just was gone. I was like, was that the Zoom? Was that the Zoom meeting too? I was strolling. I said, oh, I gotta find something.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so we just need to put a what credit card are we using to pay for this?
Oh, I gotta go back inside.
Okay.
Let me see. I might have it on my phone.
And then I'm gonna send you a link to our app also. I'm gonna need you to go through that. I'm gonna hit you with a bunch of stuff right now. Boom, boom, boom. Here I come.
Nope, don't think I have my credit card on here. Let me go inside. Oh, my daughter knows I normally come outside and eat breakfast. She thought I was out here eating breakfast. She heard me on the phone, just stood in the door. Come on.
How old's your daughter?
18.
Okay.
Mine just no. Oh, I don't know. You can put ice in mine. Oh, she's 18. She's a twin. She's home from college.
Oh, what college did she go to?
Georgia State.
Oh, Georgia State. I went to University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
That's where my son is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're twins. He went to Maryland, she went to Georgia.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a challenge getting them back to school in 2 weeks. I mean, so last year we had to drive him. Now we had to take her to school and then drive back and take him to school the following day.
Okay.
That was interesting.
What year is she at Georgia State?
She's her second year.
Okay. How's she like it?
She likes it. She was talking about going to a smaller school because she wanted the more personal interactions with the professors.
Right.
And then that came and went. So she likes the fast life. Everybody told her that it was going to be boring in Maryland Eastern Shore because she's a social butterfly.
Okay.
So my video stopped. Okay. The number is 5262.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me get there. All right.
And this is one time, correct?
This is one time, yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry, go with that again.
5262
5262
2450
2450
1817
1817
1739
1739. The expiration
is 0226
226, and then the CVC code
957
7, and the zip code associated
20743.
20743. Okay. All right. So what I want to do is go over our challenge agreement with you. So I'm going to share my screen. And then I also sent you a link to our app. Now, there is a $2 charge for the app. It's just what they charge, $2. Okay, $2 whole. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get you checking out this. I'm going to share my screen. You'll get this in an email. All right. So for the challenge, okay, let me blow this up for you. There we go. Ooh, too big. Okay. Okay, so we're doing a 21 day, and the difference, this says 28, we're doing 21 day because we're going to be meeting twice, during this 21 day, twice a week. Okay, so you're going to be exercising, right? So just let me know about any ailments or anything like that. Yes, there's a risk of injury, but our goal with doing this meeting like we're meeting, you're going to reduce that all the way down to almost 10%, right? So it's less likely to happen, almost never happens. Clients placing a $249 deposit to secure their spot, and they're going to complete the program. Cool. All right. Next, if our participant doesn't lose 5 to 8 pounds, they will receive an additional, in your case, this will be 3 weeks of service for free, guaranteed. Okay, so that's right in there so you can see that. Okay. Here's what you're responsible for. I need you to weigh in every single day. Okay. Yes, because I need to know, this is how I get you to know the results, because I need to know your pattern. All of y'all, all of me's have a pattern, and I need to understand what your pattern is so that I can make the right adjustments so that you can get the results you want. Next, I need you to record your food. So you're going to be taking photos of your food. And when you get into our group, you'll see that, because, you know, if I can see it, then I can direct it the right way. Okay, remember, I'm kind of the coordinator here. So again, weigh in every day. Next, I want you to get at least twice a week, 30-minute walks. And really what that looks like, if it's not 30-minute walks, I'm looking for at least 5,000 steps a day. Okay, that will go up over time, because steps lets us know what your personal health, your personal fitness level is. Now, I don't know how many steps you're getting now, but I'd love to find out. Okay, do you have one of those watches or fitness trackers, anything like that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So when you get into the app, what kind of watch do you have, or what kind of fitness tracker?
It's a Apple Watch.
Oh, perfect. Cool. So that's going to sync right with this app. It's going to give me all my data that I need to know. All right. Next, you need to attend 3 meetings. We're actually be doing more than 3. We're going to be doing 6. But that's going to be your nutrition orientation, which is going to be Saturday, which we've already set up. You're going to do a halfway meeting. So at 14 days, we're going to talk about, hey, where have we been so far? What's the future hold? What's the long-term plan look like? And then we're going to do it into the challenge meeting, right? Recap. Hey, this is what you did. Did you hit the goal, right? Did we get you to your 5 to 8 pounds? If not, then we just go ahead and book another 21 days. You pay nothing for that, because we need to get you to your goal, and we figure out what we did wrong. So and out of the 1,000 people that I've had probably this year, I've had 2 people have to do that. So we're pretty good. So I think that's like 99%. That we're good with that. Okay. I need you to complete those things that I just went over: weighing in every day, sending your food, doing your walk at least twice a week or 5,000 steps, and do your meetings. Okay. You do all that, and everything I said works out the way it works out. Okay.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So here we go. You're going to see an email from me. So go ahead, while I'm doing this part, go ahead and grab the app. And again, it is $2. Go ahead and grab that app and start getting your stuff in there. And you'll see a little message from me that says, hey, welcome. You know, kind of who I am. So, So you said you're a clerk. What do you do as a clerk?
I work for Metro. I don't know if you're familiar with Metro.
Mm-mm.
Oh, the transportation company. Are you here local? Are you in DC?
No. Oh, I know you work. No, I'm in not too far from Baltimore.
Okay.
My aunt Lee was a bus operator for a long time.
Okay.
And
Okay.
my aunt Fats.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm a depot clerk in bus department. I mean, bus yard,
got you.
a bus division, and I just give out manifests. I
Okay.
do like 2 hours worth of work, and the rest of the time I'm Netflix and chilling. I give out manifests at least until 6. I come in at 4. I got like 10 manifests to give out to the operators that's coming in for the day. Anybody come in, they turn a manifest into me. I get a manifest ready for the next day, put them in time order, put any detours on them. Anybody that's late, put their late time in, put the manifest back in order for today, and answer the phones. That's it.
Okay.
So I pretty much got a sweet day. I'm just bored with it because it's the same thing every day, all day. Nothing changes. So I've applied for office manager position that I'm supposed to be. Supposedly, I already got the job. I'm just waiting on my offer letter.
Okay.
So then that I wouldn't know what my days, my hours, my days off,
Right.
my location. I wouldn't know anything then.
Right.
What is distant units? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, 71.
All right. So we got you here. All right. So you're gonna get an email. You're gonna get this. Go through. You'll see it from RSC. Your challenge is going to start on Monday, the 19th. And today. Okay. And all I need you to do is jump that. You get an email with that agreement that we just went over. That should be coming to you. You get one that says liability and waiver. And then you'll get one that says challenge agreement. There you go.
Okay, download the app. Did I already? No, get it.
You should have when you hit the link because I saw it come through. You gotta download it.
My accountability plus. That's
Yes,
what it is.
that is
Okay.
it.
I was like, wait a minute, I thought I already downloaded something. No, I paid for it to be able to download it. Okay. I should be getting another email.
Yeah, this will be from Relentless Strength and Conditioning.
Okay. I got 3 emails, an invoice, need action.
Uh-oh.